Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Scott in at the 4. Knocked loose. Here's the bulldozer. And counted from 19 feet away.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Vassell, yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch and shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him too.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Beasley with it, now guarded by Wembanyama. Mr. Incredible, good.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
And so Paul will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Right side Wembanyama, baseline jumper, deflected, and he gets it back. Sohan outside. Offline with a 3. Here's the bulldozer. He's guarded by Paul. Driving in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Fox against Hachimura. To halt the run. Scott with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that and cost you another play.
I just love the ball move.
Here's the bulldozer, and the baseline jumper goes down. The bulldozers got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's go, now it's time to
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Toronto, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that 4th spot.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team chemistry. This is the team to beat this year.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Yeah, you like to see how comfortable Fox is from deep.
Pass to Barlow. Fires the 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Castle. It's deflected. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Kept alive. Barlow with a bucket. He's got 5.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up by 16. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Ball and Castle comprise the backcourt. Then it's Keldon Johnson, and it's Champagnie at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs trail by 18. dribble into the lane. The kick out to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Johnson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, not the easiest shot. Johnson not afraid of a challenge. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Good on the shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Mamukelashvili. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And that's some classic Chris Paul in action, reading the floor and finding the opening.
Johnson passes to Paul. There's the three. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Wall against Paul. Puts up a deep 3. Shackelford. San Antonio with a rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
1 minute left in the first half of this game. Spins.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Castle. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Vassell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then Monday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. On defense, the visiting team. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Johnson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. He buries it from 3. Johnson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Wall finds Hachimura. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Yeah, nice feed by the big man, Wembanyama. His selfless attitude is what makes him a great teammate.
Shots good by Scott.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Fox. 5 points in the game. From the arc. No good that time. And so that's the end of the first half. Leading by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. Their managing of the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oh, you look at Keldon Johnson. He's really been playing well.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And San Antonio has possession, trailing by 8, and it's Scott in at the 4. A moment to hear from.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now here's Paul. Pass to Sohan. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Sohan's got his first points of the game.
And this is what you like seeing. Sohan looking confident shooting from the mid-range.
Hachimura from long range. Connects from downtown.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Pass to Wembanyama. The teardrop. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Paul. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
Shot's good by Scott.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Castle's checked in for Vassell. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to Paul. Sohan, right side. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Sohan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
Here's the bulldozer, and he goes in for the dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Hachimura, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Fox against Hachimura. There's the triple. The rebound by Beasley. It could go. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Vassell in at the three, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Fox has gone 3 for 6 from distance. He's feeling it.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Paul for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
To the inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Now here's Sohan. The 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 7 tonight.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Beasley, that's good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth. Drops in the 3.
And he's been around this game for so long, that's a shot he's taken a billion times.
Paul's gone 3 for 3. Perfect so far from long range. Mr. Incredible, good.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now here's Sohan. Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. 6 to shoot. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And they'll get another chance. Shot's good by Scott.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Mr. Incredible. And there it is for him.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball. That's tipped.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now for our player of the game.